everybody, and welcome in. My name is Yolanda Roos. This is my channel of Facilitated Light Well-Being. We do videos as I'm called to do them. They are timeless messages that will find you when you need it. You might need me every day. You might just get the message when it's supposed to be there. I am an energy reader and a healer. So I literally have just gotten out of bed. I wanted to do this while it was fresh in my mind. So I got a message, I got a download, and we're going to pull some cards. I just feel led to come on and talk to you guys. So there's a lot of transition going on. And I think this message came because I've been like meditating, asking, talking with the universe, because we have this great awakening coming. We're purging out the things that no longer serve us so that we can push into from the 3D into the 5D. And I think it's a lot on people. There's a lot of things that we're having to process, because they're saying if you don't purge out the old, it's going to make it harder to go into the 5D, because the 5D, it's like linear. It's like everything's happening at one time, where 3D has time and space, which makes it different. That means there's past, present, future, and they are kind of felt and experienced all separately, where 5D is coming in. And the reason that we are changing is that 4D, as we process, is the time and space itself. We are in kind of 4D right now. If you are ascending and you are feeling it right now, you are kind of hanging, because we are in that, we're connected to 4, we're going toward 5, so we're kind of in the 4D space. There's no real, it's just time and space. So what's happening, and I feel it, and I kind of think this message that came through that I'll share in a minute, we feel like we're in limbo. We might be a little tired because we're not really, I think we're not connected to 3D or 5D. So we're kind of floating in space. So the message that came through, and I've heard this song a lot lately, but it didn't trigger. And in the spirit world, like guardians, I just want to say it the right way, the guardians, your guides, things like that, they'll use songs, things that you know, and they give it to me in songs, messages, images, things, how I feel, kind of how I read cards. I read cards intuitively, because they give me, like, whatever comes to me first. I had to learn how to do it. Whatever comes to me first, and then I build off of it. When I woke up this morning, the song phrase was life's a lesson you learn as you go, or sometimes you lead, sometimes you follow. It's that song. Life's something you learn as you go. So I was trying to figure out the things, trying to understand, and what I got, and it clicked. That's why I'm on. Life is something that you learn as you go. There's no, we learn, I think I talked about this on one of the videos, we all learn at our own pace. Nobody knows what's going to unfold. When you come here and you learn and you live this life, you're learning as you go. So it's being present. That was the other part that came through. That it's not like you don't come here just because you want to drink margaritas and hang out. You're learning. You're experiencing, you're processing, you're understanding. Maybe you're living through and cleaning out karma or past things that, didn't get finished up, or lingering things like karmic partners and stuff. Sorry. But it's one of those things that this is a twofold. I want you to be listening to the signs, the synchronicities. You don't have to understand everything. It's that you're seeing it and that you start to process it. You start to maybe understand, because if you're at least anchoring to it and you're seeing it and you're noticing it, a song that's playing in your head. If you keep having the same song playing in your head and you keep kind of shoving it away, the reason it keeps playing is because it is something you're supposed to hear, listen, incorporate, be aware of. And this song, it was telling me, but I felt like I was drawn to come and do this video for you. Don't try to figure everything out. Okay? Live in the now, which has been a message that's been coming through. You're learning, you're experiencing. You're not expected to know everything. So I wanted to pull some cards and just see if there's anything that kind of shows up or kind of, presents itself, because we all experience everything together. We all are going through this ascension. We're all going through something, and we all need to support each other. And the thing that came through yesterday for me, excuse me, I was watching a little video. They have those things on YouTube, and she talked about being able to experience polarity, or non-polarity, I should say. There's left, there's right, there's light, there's dark, there's, you have to be able to experience all of it. Look at it, ingest it, but don't get attached to it. It's being able to see all perspectives. It's being able to understand all perspectives. And I think what it is when we go into 5D, we need to be understanding both sides of the coin. There's good in this and bad, and it's kind of like the understanding of yin yang. There's society itself has been controlled. We have been programmed to believe what we're supposed to believe. They've edited text from the Bible, things that the Ascended Master Jesus was talking about. There are archons, which are frequencies that try to feed off of our energy. And there's this great shift, which is coming into a different understanding. It's more mind. It's more connecting on a mind level, which isn't necessarily that you're going to be telepathic, but you could be. You could be connecting, kind of like I feel animals have certain communication, but I feel like they already communicate telepathically or some other way. So we're just going to pull some cards and see if there's anything, a message for you guys. I was going to do a video yesterday, but I had wicked bad, sinus thing. And I think when the pressures of the weather changes, I get affected by it. But it was weird. And I don't know if there was a shift or if there was something coming through. But I was afraid I'd get on in my nose. I was sneezing all day, literally sneezing. And then I took some medicine. That seemed to make it worse. I think it was better just to keep sneezing. I don't know if you've experienced that, where it runs out your nose and you just have to keep blowing your nose. So there's a change coming. This month is very significant. And I think what the message that they're trying to get me to explain, and this is what I'm feeling, and this is what it's kind of coming through as, you're going to be going through major changes. You're going to be learning. You're going to be experiencing things that you have never experienced. So don't beat yourself up. Don't try to know everything. It's saying, this song is words where you learn as you go. Life's a lesson, life's something. I can't even remember now, but that's why I want to get on, because sometimes the archons and things try to remove it. You're learning as you go. You're gonna have to learn. There's no it's like a learning curve. It's something you're gonna have to experience, something you're gonna have to go through with this new energy. And I feel this is what I'm getting. They don't want you to be trying to figure it all out in one section. You're gonna learn how to process this new energy. You're gonna learn how to understand things. You're gonna learn to live in 5D. You're going to go across the border, or it might take you longer in 3D to process what you need to process so that you can smoothly go into 5D. As more people pass into 5D, it paves the way and makes it easier. So there's going to be a group of us that aren't going to change. But then when it's time, we are all going to get there. It's just not going to unfold. Like, you may not be the first people over the line, but the ones that have to go to 5D, they're like the explorers that just were coming to America or going across, whatever. They are the frontier people that are going to go in and pave the way. And so maybe the starseeds are getting ready. You're going to learn as you go, because this is brand new territory, brand new for Earth, brand new for this realm, for this life, this time period. So know that there's no handbook. That's what I think it is. There's no handbook. You need to take this as it comes, learn, adjust, grow, see things, understand things. So that's why I think when it was talking about being present, that's the other part of the message that seemed to come through, that it's like learn as you go also gave me the feeling you just need to be in here right now, in the present, learning, being present in this moment. Because there was another song that kind of came through, I can't remember it, but like I literally was waking up to this song playing in my head because I had gone back to sleep. So because I don't have to work today, I kind of do. I'm going out to a winter festival in Saranac Lake, so hopefully that'll be nice. So when I get something, I try to bring it to you. So the video itself is for you. It's not a warning. I feel like it's a comfort. Like, it's okay. Don't beat yourself up. We're all learning as we go. That's what this platform is for. This matrix, this earth, that we come here to learn. And I think what happens is you get people that think they know everything. I know it all. I know what's going on. I'll tell you. Let me tell you how to do it. And I think that we need to humble ourselves to know that we have never walked this territory before. We have never experienced this change, as far as I know. So go with the flow. Be present. Look at the signs. See if there's something you need to pick up. Your first one is leadership that came out. Leadership, maybe you're going to be leading the pack. If you are ready and aware, and probably if you're watching this video, you are probably at a precipice that you understand that things are changing, that you are open to new things, that you are feeling the shift. It's not that there's something special about you, that you're magical or something. It's not anything like that. It's that you are understanding at a mental capacity, at a soul level, that you're feeling the change. You're understanding that there's things changing, that you are changing. You are experiencing life differently. The things that used to trigger you might not trigger you now because you've understood, you've learned how to not get triggered because it wasn't helpful. It wasn't productive. I had to learn that because of being an empath, I'm very sensitive to things. I feel people's energy. I feel like I hate to watch news now because it's so fear and triggering based. It's meant to stir you up. It's meant to upset you. It's meant to, get the propaganda, the GPT chats that are creating, like AIs creating things. They've read. Even the computers know, ooh, if we say this, it triggers them, and they say this, and they fight, and they do things, and it creates chatter and streaming, and it keeps you engaged. They want you to stay engaged. And what you're trying to do is disengage, because right now you're plugged into the system. So as you read stuff, yeah, you need to be aware. You need to know what's happening. You need to do it. But you need to experience it, see it, move along, or understand it and be like, oh, okay, this is what's going on, or oh, I need to be aware of this, or oh, I need to be careful, or oh, maybe I need to send out some love to those people. Because when you go and you take that energy, we just talked about this, I think this is a continuation. When you go and you take that energy, it's not your energy, and it's not devastating. It can be, but it hurts you. You hold it, and it's not your energy. And it's meant to destroy you, to make you be off, to make your frequency go down. Because as we're absorbing energy that's low vibrational, it is keeping us down here instead of going up here. Our mind is what we're programmed. Our heart is what we know intuitively in our soul. We need to be here. So what we're speaking is balanced. It's what we learn, but it's also what we feel, that we're not blocking one or the other, that we're using both and making choices, or we're responding, or we're understanding. Because once we connect more with the soul and we take both of them, when you bring them together, it's right at your mouth. It's what you're saying, it's what you're doing, it's what you're casting. Your words are like spells, so be careful with your words. Be careful how you talk to yourself. Be careful how you talk to others, because as you become a higher frequency being, you will manifest almost instantly and not even realize it. Or your words can be very dangerous, very powerful. But whatever you put out is what comes back. So that's why I tell you, be careful what you say, because your stinking thinking is possibly pulling in things that you don't want. Your next card is trust. So in this path, this has been coming up a lot, especially for me, because I know that I'm not on a different level. I'm understanding and I'm feeling the change. Some people that they don't even know is that they think we're just crazy talking about it. But if you really look at your life, how you've progressed, where you're at, how you're looking at things, you are either progressing out of it, or it is sucking you in and taking you down with it. Okay? So trust in the process. Trust that you're going to be learning as you go. That there's, like I said, there's no guidebook. Wisdom. Yeah, you're going to be receiving and downloading wisdom. There's certain parts of our DNA that are being turned back on between evolutionary, energy, just in general, we are clicking on some things, but we're also getting energy with wisdom in it. We are learning new things. We are gaining new wisdom. You might get some epiphanies in this month, if you're open to it. And I don't say it like, oh, I'm open and you're not open. I like to have fun a little bit. If you're not open, or you're not perceiving, or you're not in the moment, living, seeing what's around you, you might not get the wisdom. You might not get the downloads. Because if you're not open, and your heart's not open, and your mind's not open, like if you're not open to it and you're just like, nope, this is what we do, blah, 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 you're going to miss it, or you're going to be delayed getting into the 5D life. You're all going there. Eventually, we're all going to get there. There could be catastrophic things that happen. There could be some people that leave because they can't, like on a soul level, they can't deal with it. But that's okay. That means that then you can be born, or you can resonate. You'll be back in the realm in your energetic body. Community. Yep, it's going to affect your communities. And I see a rainbow. And butterflies mean regeneration. Oh, sorry, my fingers. I gotta clean. The community you're in is important. That's what they talked about, pulling in your soul tribes, pulling in the people that resonate like you. And then truth. You've got wisdom, you got truth. There's going to be reality of things coming through. There's going to be, we are in the era of Ace of Swords. The energy that's affected, it's this 150-year cycle, Age of Aquarius. It's under air, which is swords. The first, if you break it down, each card has about, I think, 11, 12 years of energy that it affects. We are just in the middle. It's been a couple years now. We've transitioned into Ace of Swords. And Ace of Swords is understanding or revealed knowledge. It's like the aha moment. Like things come to be, which can be good sometimes. Mostly, it's like, whoa, like, really? That's what's like, and you get an understanding, or you get clarity. That's why the Epstein files are coming out. All the information's coming out, new information. I'm learning about the Tartarian society that was removed. It's coming out because like the tablets were found in like 1945, but it's actually like it was from the Gnostic texts that were found in Hagnati. It's information that has been hidden, that is being revealed. The government things, people are leaving, people are saying things, people are coming out, all the rape victims of all these either high society or Hollywood things, they're coming out because they're supposed to. It's the energy, it's the time. So we're learning as we go. We're now getting a piece of it. Understand it, accept it, know that it's there, but do not hold it. Do not keep that energy as your own. Do not take the burden unless you feel called to work on something that will help it. You cannot change what happened. You can fix what happens in the future. Okay, so like it said, we're learning as we go. This was being done and it didn't work. It's being revealed in this time frame that there's certain things that didn't work, certain infrastructure, buildings, computers, whatever, society. So now we're learning. We need to take what we've understood, what we've gotten and learned, and apply it so that we can start changing and growing to a higher frequency, a higher life, a better life, doing things the best way that we can do it. All right, so you've made it this far. We're just going to finish up. This is for the people when they need to hear it. When you're not sure what's going on, or you are at a point, I believe this message might find you. Or if you're ready to listen to learn, that they're saying you're going to be learning as you go. This is a brand new era, a new time, a new space. So you need to know that you're not going to have all the answers, and you might have some oopsie daisies. You might have to, wing it. You might have to figure stuff out. Oh, yeah. Okay, see, I don't make this stuff up. It's not your job to fix everything for everybody all the time. Being a superhero can be exhausting. Remember to care for yourself so you can continue to go forward. This is the energy of taking on people's energy. You can't fix everything for everybody. You can make them aware. You can help them learn, but they have to make the move. You rule your life, and the only way it's going to move, change, or progress is because you do it. So we are all learning as we go, and we all are walking our own path, but we're walking it together, if that makes sense. We can help each other, but we need to know that Lonnie needs to go through her trials. Somebody else needs to go through their trials. My husband's going through his trials. We can be there, we can support, we can help, but we cannot do the work for the other people. We can only do our own work and be aware of our own things. It's kind of like, this is what just came. Stop worrying about everybody else's business and worry about your own. Like they talk about it, the Bible says, take the stick out of your own eye before you start telling people about the stick in their eye. It's like, if you worry about yourself, it's not that you don't, it's not a selfish thing. Don't concern yourself with other people's things unless they ask you for help. Or don't focus all your stuff on that. Look at what's going on in your own life. You're so busy trying to do other stuff, or being nosy, or being, I don't know why they're doing that. And then you don't even look at your own life. I think that's what just came in. Worry about your walk, your lessons, the things you need to learn, the things that you are hiding and not dealing with. There are things in our own life that we're deflecting by worrying about what's in somebody else's life and pulling out their points that are bad, or that aren't good, or what are they doing, because we don't want to acknowledge what's happening in our life. Okay, so that sometimes is hard to say to people, but don't worry about everybody else's business. Worry about you. Okay, what spirit do we need to have as we approach this? What spirit do we need to have as we approach this? Spirit has your back, yeah. Stay connected to the, grounded in the higher power, knowing that the power of the divine, God, the monad, they're there. They're not putting you through this by yourself. You have support. Stay close to the higher power. Focus on the 5D and the essence of frequency, that I want to become a better person, a lighter person. I want to be a helping hand. I want to heal myself, because when you heal yourself, the world heals, because you respond to the world differently. You are not adding to the chaos. Heal yourself, that you can be a tool to help heal or lead the others. Because if you are putting your life together and you're not telling people what to do, they're going to notice. They're going to see your life and they're going to say, oh, wow, what are they doing? And then if they say to you, hey, why is your life? Oh, I stopped doing this and that, and I didn't worry about it. And listen, I want to help, but I needed to take care of myself. I needed to love myself. I needed to grow myself. I needed to know that it's okay to live your life as you go and learn and make mistakes. It's okay. And stop beating myself up. And I'm trying to be a better person. Trying and actually succeeding, they're two different things. It's hard. We have all the things that we deal with. So I hope this will help you. The message was, as we learn as we go. So don't beat yourself up, and know that this new section of time that's coming, you're going to be learning just like everybody else. The collective will be learning together. Have a great day, guys.